Welcome to Naval Action. It is a MMO, I guess you could call it an MMO game that focuses solely upon using Age of Sail boats. Now, here we're jumping straight into a battle against two frigates. I am in a Implacable, which is that's a relatively large ship. Fourth rate, third rate, I don't know. But you're able to go and control, hey, if you can see my cursor down here, you're able to control kind of the distribution of your men, which does kind of affect sailing characteristics, loading characteristics of your ship, repair characteristics. Repair, and you can get more guys, but if you're like me and you enjoy Age of Sail ships, this game is kind of for you. And it's fairly simple and fairly focused upon ship battles in that case. So here we go. I am controlling my sails individually to try to maximize my turn circle. And this is going to be an easy battle for me because I am a much larger ship. Third rate, yep. Third rank, third rate. The terms are kind of not necessarily interchangeable, but used as such here. I am angling my rear sails to try to go and catch the wind to go and spin me around, while that front one is not really grabbing the wind, but it is pushing the nose of my ship around. And then I am counter-steering with my rudder to steer backwards because I am going negative speed in knots at the moment here. And that allows me to kind of get a little bit of turn. I do have to kind of control it as I am right up against them. Some of the ship's angles as far as being able to see things is a little bit messed up. Alright. They're really doing a number on me just because I can't really maneuver here. There's nothing as effective as a good stern rake. I don't know if any of you ever played any previous ship battle type games like this. Let's go and do a little bit more aggressive turn. I can mount a rear gun on this, but I didn't because I'm trying to economize on the number of gunners because you only have so many sailors on your ship, and if your ship is just more effective when it's fully crewed on every station than when it isn't. You spin me right round, 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 like a round, 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 round. Come on, come on. And just aiming here. Let's get that. Not really a rake, but and that ship is sunk. Running full sails because I am trying to have as much speed as possible, but I can go to a battle sail, which the models are beautiful. Those who have played like Napoleon Total War and Empire Total War will notice the lack of a musket contingent shooting at your enemies, which is it is kind of sad, because that would be kind of a standard aspect of a battle setting such as this. But we have what we have. Oh, he's coming right for us. And that was a front rake, so I was able to blow through their front armor, and then subsequently that aggressive action did end up killing his ship, coring it on out, and they tend to do like a last breath shoot at you, and next thing you know, they are gone. Now, another thing is you can loot these ships as they have sunk. So boarding is a part of this game, but it isn't like you're used to in any other games. There's no mechanical. I mean, it will grab the other ship and it will drag it towards you, but it doesn't necessarily like magic rubber band from far across the map to go and do that. So I have to be fairly close, and these are a couple of the mechanics of the game that definitely need a lot of polish, but we do our best. And like everything, we do our best. So here, the first ship I sunk is not the primary as far as the game was concerned. So I had to be very close to it, and I had to be going under 6 or 7 knots to actually open up the menu by pressing X to start looting that particular ship. And once I did that, I just have to drag everything over. It would be great if there was a loot all button, but we do what we can. Now the other one, the primary ship, all the way over there, I'm going to go ahead and stop and depower my sails. It's all the way over there, but I can press X and I have access. Now I'm grabbing the doubloons first, and then I'm working my way through everything else. So these are rig repairs, and then you have rum, which rum is used to go and bring people back to life, which, funnily enough, sometimes happens. I have a ship full of alcoholics, apparently. And now I've killed both of those ships, I can escape the battle by pressing escape and leaving the battle. Are you sure you want to leave the battle? This game needs polish in the fact that you wouldn't think that you would need to press you wouldn't have to go and like acknowledge once you'd looted the whole thing. It would be great if there was just an end loot screen to go and make your way through. But here we are on the main battle map of it. And I'm just looking for something tasty to go and kill. Different kinds of ships will carry different kinds of things. We have quite a few players on right now. There's almost 300 players. It's not a dead game. It's in a retirement home. That's what I'm going to call it. Let's go and take on this Essex. But I'm going to take on the Essex and try to board it. That's going to be the goal here. Because in Essex, the ship itself is actually worth something. So let's head straight for him. I'm looking at my wind down in the bottom right. I'm going to try to attack him from the front. And he's sailing directly into the wind, so he's not going to be very fast. And yeah, the AI is fairly predictable. So if I'm attacking and I'm a little bit to the angle from him, he will obviously turn to his port. So he will turn left, and I will kind of follow along with that. Boarding mechanics, as I kind of hit on earlier in the conversation here, which I wish we had that beautiful rain effect going on here, because that was gorgeous, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Graphics are fairly beautiful. I am running on a 7900 XTX with a 5900 X processor, so there is no noticeable like slowing down of the game. It's running at like 70 FPS, which I mean that optimization of the graphics could definitely happen, but you know what? I am cool with what we got here, because when we look at this, that looked just like where we were at previously. And they use pretty much the same map for everything. So we could have a rolling battle from here all the way around the island and go wherever we want. And there might be a maximum to it, but yeah, so far it doesn't really feel like it does. So I'm going to do some maneuvers. He's opened up on me. I'm going to defurl my sails. I'm going to furl my sails. There we go. And try to get a good rake on him. Take out that armor. Because if any of you are enjoyers of the old Sid Meier's Pirates, or hell, what was it? There we go. Curse of Monkey Island 3, LeChuck's Revenge, whatever it is, that there was a ship battle aspect of it. You do know that if you rake from the rear, it will do some extra damage. And I really want to take this ship intact. That is my goal here. I got 3 cannons out of 4 that are loaded. And I don't know if... He has 412. 412. Now, to start boarding operations, we both have to be going under 3.5 knots, but also I have to activate boarders, which is done by doing this preparation button here. And I have to get at least 50 ready to go for me to actually board. And it's a race against time because we're both going under 3.5 knots at the moment here. And once that fills on up, and it can do, G shows up there. Boarding possible. Pulling. So I'm able to board here. I'm going to do a little bit of an explanation of how boarding works. And this really only applies to against AI. So you definitely want to have a man advantage. I also have Marines. He has Marines. We're gonna go and see how this goes. I follow pretty much the same thing. Fire grenades, which works really good against brace. And then once fire grenades has happened, I'm going to pretty much just musket volley. Well, actually, it's fire grenades, attack, musket volley, fire grenades, attack, musket volley, musket volley. But I'm changing that up a little bit, and I'm just going to musket volley him on down. Once his morale hits 0, you can hit the attack button, and once his morale's at 0, an attack finishes the combat. So we've smoked 218 of him. We're going to do one more musket volley here. Oh, he braced. Let's get one more. He's at 0, I can attack. And generally, when they're at 0 and you attack, you win. This will be the one time that that doesn't happen. Am I right? Nope, we're done. Okay, so boarding 1, escape, and I can search that ship. And look, what a beautiful hold that is. Oh, we got a Loki rune. I don't know what a Loki rune is, but that's the first time I've ever gotten one. So, we have a Loki rune. We move this stuff on over. And Indian Man permit. That works with another aspect of the game where you can build a shipyard. And when you've built that shipyard, you can use those permits to begin building a ship. I have yet to join that particular aspect of the game mechanics because the game is right on the verge of renewing or wiping all the assets that everybody has. So right now I'm in this big, beautiful ship, but there's a good possibility that come Monday, I will not have this big, beautiful ship, and I will be back to running around in a brig, trying my best to make my way on the high seas. So, yeah. Let's see here. You have clan. I'm part of a clan called Dynasty, or Relic, or whatever it is. I don't know. Clans have some importance as far as the game goes, but also I'm just on the Great Britain server, and Great Britain as in I am a Great Britain player on this. So that's a Spanish, that's a Great British player. Sam Dorlo, yeah, he's running around a privateer, probably doing some trade. Captain Aubrey right there. Mighty Guy and Hibbs Master 14. Um, yeah. Oh, Saito words. Words are hard. Horatio Cockburn, which does sound like it is a historical figure of some sort. We have British East India Co. Um, yeah, and that is a NPC cutter right there. So different, different things will have different strengths. Um, and yeah, so that was a brief explanation of this game, how it works, and I really do hope you check it out. Naval Action is it is an older game as far as development. It's been around for a couple of years here, and it just changed hands. And I hope that there's good things on the horizon for it, because it is a fun game. They just need to polish up the end user experience, because otherwise it is kind of it is a bit of a wall to go over. I mean, here we are, Cherenkov's dog. Um, I have no clue what a Loki rune does, but here I'm able to sell stuff. I click on it and it just doesn't do anything, so I have to right click, and then I get these options of what to do with it. Sell. I max out. 1,000 is the max. So confirmed, sold for 54 doubloons a piece. But it defaults to some non-full amount, which can get annoying. Let's see. That is, yeah. Sell, and I'm just selling everything because it doesn't necessarily help me at the moment here. And the upgrades as you do stuff will make a little bit more sense, but you have to kind of get into the game to understand. Like Pirate Rig Refit, it allows you to get fairly close to swimming upwind, but it also comes at the cost of overall speed. So if you're sailing with the wind, not so much strength there. So got those sold. Great. Awesome. Now, come on over here. At the bottom here, we have the Navy tab. And you can click on that or you can hit N. And we see this Essex that was, that I boarded. And now I've moved it to the docks. And I can tow it if I wanted to. Tow request and send it to somewhere else, or I can go ahead and look at the equipment of this particular ship, send a warehouse, send a warehouse. This ship is not, I mean, it's a ship, but it's not, doesn't have any ship bonuses to it, which you definitely want to have some ship bonuses. Like this one that I'm currently in has gunnery bonuses, sailing bonuses, hull bonuses, mast and rig bonus, crew bonus, and I have some permanent upgrades already on it, whereas this one, it doesn't have any of that, and it only has one spot for a permanent upgrade. I'm going to sell it. Its hold is already empty. They tell you a percentage there, and I can get 71,000 reals for that. So I'm going to go ahead, sell that ship. Boom, it's gone. And I can close this on up. Let's see. I'm still very curious what a Loki rune does. But I will leave that to somebody who knows a little bit better about the particulars of how this game works. Search and destroy, La Ramni. That was a rank 5 that we just brought in. But since we didn't destroy it, doesn't count. Yeah. Money chest. I have 62 of those particular rewards there. Those rewards for doing missions, which you get missions through going to the port quests, and going to missions, and going to conquest. I mean, going to battle, and when you're here, you can take different missions. So, yeah, search and destroy, Bella Pools, you can do that, and just kind of load up on those. I mean, you're able to have up to 10 missions going at the same time, and sometimes one thing counts for more than one. Now, I have these rank 3 and rank 4 missions going, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bitch, and I have not really gone outside of the safe zone, and when I have, you will find fleets, absolute fleets of ships that you might not be able to take by yourself. And either you need to go and get some friends, or keep looking around until you find a lonely ship that you could take. Let's go and hire some additional crews. 78. I lost some people during that battle, and then I threw 40 onto that other ship, so it cost me 780 reals to replace them, which in the economy of the game really isn't that much. So Captain Kip right there. Just looking around. Got an Essex over there with a La Ramni. And it looks like Captain Kip is headed straight for them. Oh, Navy Brig. Love this effect that's going on right now. And Jaegerman Johnson. Yeah, he's starting that fight. What is Captain Kip in anyways? Looks like it's got a top deck and a middle deck of guns, so he should do quite well. Essexes are great ships, it's just they are relatively squishy when you kind of compare them to larger and larger ships. Jaegerman's moving some stuff around, trying colony. That is a 4th or a 5th rate. We got a Pickle here, which is a small, nimble ship. Sometimes carries stuff that is of value, but I'm not looking for him. I kind of want to go and smoke a frigate here. So I'm just gonna make my way on the ocean, floating fast, trying to find someone to sink myself. Do 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 do. Yeah. Well, battle started. Neon Bright starting a battle against... I think it's that... Yeah, it's just a little guy. Single Essex with a frigate in tow. And, we've already done a battle. Kind of like that. And there is wind on the main map as well. So, that would be a great thing for them to kind of optimize for the player experience is having a wind map or an API that allows a wind map to be able to be seen. Because right now, we got this little speed icon here, but that speed icon is not always guaranteed, and if you are doing your best to try to make your time from point A to point B, some more information on the wind and where it might turn and all that would be super helpful. But I guess that's something that you didn't really have as a captain of one of these ships. And sometimes the wind is a fickle bitch. We're going to go and do one more battle here. And I'll just kind of... I might have some commentary, but I think I'm just going to focus on the game. I'm trying to get close enough that I can loot that ship. And yeah, I'm gonna invite an attack on my port side, but them doubloons, them doubloons. It's all about the booty. Shiver me timbers. And you have to get fairly close to that non-primary ship to go and loot it. There we go. See how close I had to get? Yeah. Boop. 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 And then I can finish off that other ship. And since I have gutted that ship, the moment it surrenders, I should more or less get that X option to start looting. Which I am at a dead and complete stop. And he's done. Go ahead and check the hold. Pull that on over. I do tend to use the British rig refit because it speeds up your turning. And there we go. Just a quick little battle there. And leave battle, yes. Which every time I've played a game where it makes you confirm that you need to leave the battle, you always worry that that was not the right answer. Because there's so many games I've played where they do that hand holding and it does mean bad things will happen. A big dumb noob is coming this way. Navy brig right next. Oh, Lord Tyler decided to spawn on in. That's a beautiful ship, by the way. And clip on through him. It's fine. I forgot. Navy brig. Big dumb noob is having a fight with that Navy brig. Oh, a couple of frigates. And an Essex. And we're going to head back on in and unload some of this filthy liqueur. Lucre? I don't know. I think it means, booty. I'm all about that booty. Shiver me timbers. Yeah. Alright. Sell. Confirm. Yes. Sell. Confirm. Sell. Confirm. Sell. Confirm. I wish there was a multi-select for this. That would speed up this process, because you do end up getting quite a few things, and it doesn't auto-sort and stack things for you, which some would say that that's great, and some others would say that's kind of annoying. And yeah, you just watch me make like 100,000 reals. So you can make money in this game, mostly through hunting those PvP ships. We are so close to finishing this one, but we haven't quite gotten there just yet. But that's Naval Action. Please join, please play, be a pirate, be the Spanish. The French are more or less abandoned, but if you want to be French, vive la Franc. Y'all have a good one.